I'm here with John Vitalo and Ashish Thakkar of Atlas Mara on the sidelines of the World Bank annual meetings here in Lima, Peru. Thank you both so much for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
So I want to start by asking, Atlas Mara has expanded very quickly over the past few years with a concentration on African countries. Can you talk to me a bit about how recent headwinds in terms of global commodity prices coming down, in terms of slowdowns in China, have impacted your business?
Well, look, we think Africa is not immune from the challenges economically that the rest of the world is facing. But it doesn't take away from the underlying thesis on which Atlas Mara is built, that the trends that are going to drive Africa for the next, these are decades-long trends, and they're not going away. And Africa will continue to be one of the world's economic bright spots nonetheless.
Have you had to modify your expansion strategies at all, given these new factors coming into play?
You know, Atlas Mara has never been we've never had a short-term vision. You know, we've always had a long-term vision, and our vision has been pretty bold from the beginning, which is we want to become Africa's premier financial institution on the continent. And by that, we don't mean the biggest, we mean the best. So our fundamentals remain very solid, and so does our strategy. And I think to John's point, when you think about the macro across the continent, as John mentioned, we're not immune to it. However, there is real growth still taking place on the continent versus a lot of other emerging markets and developed markets. So I think Africa's fundamentals are still right. And if people do have a long-term perspective, as we do, I think it's a huge opportunity.
Adrienne, the other thing I'd say there about our plans is this environment is actually good for us because we're looking for acquisitions to establish Atlas Mara's footprint in sub-Saharan Africa, and so this environment, there's fewer other people looking to do that, and with dollars as an acquisition currency, they go further.
I was going to ask actually, what has been the impact of a potential Fed tightening and then a dollar rise on your business?
Well, you know, it's pretty limited. It's really that it makes our dollars go further when we're looking for acquisitions, and pricing an acquisition in a domestic African currency. That's a good thing for us. We don't, our banks are managed in a way where we're not lending hard currency to people that don't have income in hard currency. So we're really not concerned about the risk management impact of that or anything else. Our businesses are run on a local currency basis by the local management teams, so the impact is pretty muted.
Are there particular markets in the region that you're excited about?
You know, naturally, we've always seen it as a regional strategy. I mean, inter-Africa trade is still 12%, whereas inter-European trade is 70%. So when you think about the blocks, you know, we've created presence already, a strong presence in the SADC region. We've created a foothold in the East African community, and ECOWAS is obviously very important. So we think about these as regional trading blocks. So we're very excited about all three in their own ways. Naturally, the ECOWAS region and Nigeria specifically, the East African community has huge growth potential, and they've been very quick with their regional integration programs. And SADC, especially with the recent findings in so many different natural resources and peaceful transitions in government, just shows you that there's a lot of scope and growth opportunities across.
Adrienne, as you know, sub-Saharan Africa is a big place. There's a lot of countries there. We have a very specific target list of 14 countries where we aim to have our footprint. We're in 7 today. That leaves 7. Unfortunately, we haven't publicly disclosed what the other 7 are, so I can't say it here.
Ashish, John, thank you so much.
Thank you.